Hi, it's Miss Betsy Marshall again. Thanks for sticking with me. I think we're on part 4. We've been talking about understanding why your child is behaving the way they are, understanding maybe it's because you are tired, frustrated, angry, and now we're going to move to a very specific tactic, a very specific way to change a behavior. This is probably the best way to change a behavior and something that we fail at as moms, dads, caregivers. Something that I see when I'm at Wegmans or Lowe's or in a park, parents making mistakes that if they just spent a little more time on this particular tactic, you would see tremendous changes in your children's behavior. And it's called communication. Communicating the expectations of what you want to your child. Seems rather simple, right? Except we do it wrong all the time. And you're getting to know me. I'm going to use some examples. Here's how it goes wrong at my house. I yell to my kids, "Time for dinner, come to the table." Crickets. No one responds, right? "Come on, kids, let's go. It's time to eat." Nothing. Why aren't they running in to eat? Oh, I know. I'm yelling to them from the kitchen because I'm getting dinner ready. And where are my children? 2 rooms away in the family room playing with the TV on, and their attention is on the TV. So I'm yelling, "Come on, kids, come to the table, it's dinner." And they are easily ignoring me because they're watching television or they're playing, and I'm not speaking directly to them. Now, can they hear me? Maybe. If I opened up the container of cookies or candy and broke the wrapper open, they'd come running. They heard that, but they can easily ignore my direction, "come to dinner," because they're not even close to me. Okay? So, when you communicate to your children, make sure that you're doing it in a way that you know they're hearing you and they can respond to you. We make a lot of mistakes when we communicate with our kids. That's one of them. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. We also ask questions when it should be a command. We say, "Are you ready for dinner?" It's a question. It can be, "No, I'll eat in a few hours after you've made all this big dinner." "Do you want to come to the table? Do you want to eat? Are you ready to eat?" Those are all questions. Don't ask your child a question when it should be a command. I'll give you another really good example. I had a parent who came to see me at my office about a behavior with a younger sibling. And she had her daughter Katie with her. And Katie was playing with all the toys that I happened to have at my desk. You know, things like my Magic 8 Ball or my dollies, my little troll dolls here. And she was playing with everything, having a good time. Well, Mommy and I were discussing little brother. And all of a sudden, Katie was doing something. I'll show you what she was doing, if I can do that. She was doing this. Do you know what this is? This is the potty dance. Have you seen this one? Where she's playing, but her whole body is wiggling. And I look at Katie and I think, this little girl has to go potty, clearly. And Mommy finally notices and says to Katie, "Do you have to go potty?" Guess what Katie said? Remember, what's Katie doing? Playing with Miss Betsy's wonderful things. Her troll dolls that I have at my desk. Are they wonderful? And Katie says, "Nope." And Mommy says, Katie, do you have to go potty? Again, she asks her. Now this is twice. And Katie says, no. And Mom says, Katie, do you want to go potty? And I think, stop asking her. Every time you ask, do you have to go potty? Do you want to go potty? The answer is going to be emphatically no, even though she does, because she's playing. She doesn't want to stop playing with all the wonderful things on my desk to go potty, and Mommy shouldn't be asking, do you have to go potty or do you want to go potty? She needs to communicate that expectation very differently. And it looks like this. Katie, time to go potty. Don't ask. Katie, it's time to go use the bathroom. Now, if she talks to Katie and Katie ignores that, make sure that you're talking directly to your child. Don't do it without looking at them from over here. Move your body. We'll use this as Katie. And talk directly to Katie. Get down at her level. If you need to put a hand on her little shoulder, and then wait. If you put your hand on your shoulder and you're perfectly quiet and you say nothing at all, the gaze of your child's eyes will go right up to you because they're thinking, well, she was talking to this other lady a minute ago about my little brother, and now she's touching me and she's stopped talking. Curiosity will kill that cat and she'll look at you. The minute she looks at you, because she's intrigued, why has Mommy stopped talking? And it's very quiet now. Now you've got her attention. Stop talking to your children when you don't have their attention. Wait until you have their attention, and then say, Katie, it's time to go potty. We're going potty now. Take their little hand and go. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that for a minute. We're going to come back to it next time. We're going to work more on communicating, because this is the biggest way you're going to change behaviors. It's how you communicate expectations. Stop asking, do you want to clean up? Do you have to go potty? Are you ready for dinner? Do you want to go to school? Those are not questions. Those should be commands. Come on, let's go. We're leaving. It's time to go to school. Come to the table now. It's time for dinner. It's time to go potty. Let's use the potty. So if you're asking questions, stop doing that. Start using a direction, a command. It can be polite. Okay, time to clean up, please. Come to the table now, please. Please, let's get your shoes on. Let's go. But we're not asking our children, are you ready to go? Do you want to go to school? You ready for bed? Never. So make sure you're listening to yourself. Are you asking questions? That should be a command. Should be a command. Some of those. Okay? Think about that. We're going to come back to it. I've gone way over time of my 6 minutes of your attention, and we'll come back for more. Thanks.